Say something.
Hello?
Oh, this is a podcast.
I can't hear you, so
Oh, you can't hear me? Um, 1 second. Speak though. How did? Oh, she just hung up on me.
It's rated X. That means you're extra, extra, extraordinary. It's not that bad.
it's up
Guys.
to y'all. Yeah.
What's the first topic?
No, this is,
Bilal,
this is
This ain't no school assignment. What the hell? Topic number one.
yeah,
Topic
yeah.
number two.
No,
You
what
gotta
were you
give the
gonna
table
say,
contents.
Ayman? What were you gonna say?
no. I was gonna say you guys are being awfully quiet right now.
I mean, we
Words,
don't have
Oh,
guys.
a topic. That's why you gotta give a topic, and it'll be
Afra
a
and
lot more
I
fluid.
managed to talk for over 25 minutes with no topic.
without mentioning. Okay,
Yeah,
what's
but
the next topic?
Right?
that's cause you coming up with ideas, for a video or a podcast that I can come up with, different, you know.
No, but even on just regular calls, treat this like a regular call. In a regular call, do you say, okay, what do we talk next? No, you just go with it. You know what I mean? This
Hey,
is
Bilal.
nothing different. It's just a regular call.
Hey, Bilal. My bad, my bad. I got put on a different call. What's up? Hey, let's talk
Huh?
about sex, baby. Let's talk
What the?
about you
You
and
and
me.
me.
Let's talk
What?
about all the good
Where's this
things
coming
that
from?
we had. Yeah.
What is this?
It's a song, Afra. I think it.
No, I know. Oh my god.
I thought you were too young for that.
This
I
is
know.
a
I thought that
mess.
too.
This is a mess.
To get some listener engagement, but let's talk about the waffle thing. Let's talk about the waffle thing. Go ahead, up.
So basically, I don't know if you remember this Akram. I kept it with me for long because it was such a vivid experience. Um, so basically, one day you came downstairs from your room, right? This was when all of us were still living together. You came downstairs from your room, and I guess you were really craving for some Eggos, right? So you went to the freezer, you opened it up, you saw the box. I guess you were excited. You're like, yes, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna get my Eggos. You look inside and it's empty. Okay, do you remember that, Akram?
Nah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, you look inside and it's empty, right? So
Okay.
for some reason, you immediately look at me. I'm in the living room just watching Ayman play video games, doing probably drawing, minding my own damn business. And for some reason, you 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 felt like I was the one who did it, right? So you threw the box at me and you hit me,
Through the
right?
box.
Out of nowhere. Where you threw the box at me and hit me. I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you didn't say a word. You just threw it at me, right? So Ivan's over there. Ivan's confused. I'm confused. I'm crying. I'm like, what did I do? And you start yelling at me like, why would you put an empty box back in the freezer when it's done? Like, it's done. Why would you put it back in the freezer? Blah, 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 whatever, right? So I'm just looking at you, right? Ivan's looking at you. We don't know what's going on. And then I tell you, it's not me.
I
Why,
don't think
why are you
Ahmed was
blaming
there.
me? It's not. No, Iman was there because Iman was the one defending me.
I
You
don't think
weren't there.
so.
You weren't in the living room yet.
Okay.
So yeah, so I was telling you, I was like, yo, it wasn't me. Why do you think it's me? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You didn't say anything. You didn't believe me. Bilal came down. Ayman asked him, yo, did you leave? Did you go on mute?
Who?
Anyway,
Oh,
Akram.
yeah.
Anyway, Ayman asked him. I hope you're still listening, because Ivan asked Bilal once Bilal came down, "Yo, did you put the empty box? Did you eat the Eggos and put the empty box back in the freezer?" He's like, "Yeah, like there's no problem with that." But he said, "Yeah," and then you were there, you witnessed it, you said nothing, and went back to your room. Your thoughts, your opinions.
Surprisingly, that sounds familiar.
It does.
It does, exactly.
Oh wow. I don't recall. I don't
I
recall at all.
I also
Yeah, that's
want
'cause
your
I
thoughts
don't
and
do that.
opinions, Bilal. Oh,
Yeah, it sounds like
that's
something
what
you
I'm
would do,
about to ask
Bilal.
you.
Definitely sounds like
Bilal,
wanna-
you
Bilal.
I
did
wanna-
that
I
all
wanna
the
ask
time,
you-
bro. Like I always saw some shit in the fridge. Like
It's
even in the
empty.
fridge, you leave half a sip of milk in the fucking fridge, and I'm like, the fuck am I supposed to do with this shit? Like I'm going to grab a bowl of cereal, all right? Fill up my bowl. I'm thinking we have milk. I go check in the fridge. It's a fucking sip. I'm like, this motherfucker.
Oh man. What's that
I
about,
think I
Bilal?
remember doing that. I think I remember doing that right before I left last 6 7 months ago. You had like a box of ice cream. I ate all of it, and then I left the box in there, and you just like looking
So-
at
So what's your mindset? That's what I want to know. I want to know what are you
Alright,
thinking
so
in the moment
basically-
when you put the
basically-
empty thing back in the fridge?
if I know it's not mine,
Oh
if I
my
know it's
god.
not mine, I'll just be reaching into that box that's already in the freezer. I don't be taking the box out. I just grab whatever I need and then enjoy it until it's finished. And then once I find out there's nothing there, I just like leave.
Boy.
But why leave
You don't
it?
think-
Why leave it? That's
It's
what
just
I
Nigga,
want
I
to know.
never
'cause
want to live with
that's
you
the most.
ever again, bro.
that's-
Like
I
fuck
feel
like
that
that's-
shit. I
that
don't need
makes the
disappointment in my
situation-
life every single day. I look in the fridge and everything is gone, and I'm like, oh, this nigga left a box in the fridge again. Fuck that shit.
Bilal-
I'm never living with you again, bro.
That makes the situation much worse. Like I
No,
would get.
It's funny once you find it, because the point of it is, to get your fill of the food, and then after you think about it, like it would be funny if they actually find the box.
You're so mean.
You want to see the reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the
That-
part
that
that
But
shit-
you're not even
hilarious.
there to see the reaction.
Yeah, no, that's why I want the chance to see it. You know, so that's why I keep doing it.
dude, let's not pretend
Hopefully
like
I get that.
you gave it so much thought. Here's the thing that I don't understand. It's like, all right, so let's say it's someone else's ice cream or Eggos or whatever, and you take the last, like, that they know it's going to be empty. So it's like you're just
Yeah.
inviting some sort of confrontation for no reason. One, I don't even understand why you do it in the Is it that entertaining?
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining, bro. Like you heard the story about how Aka got pissed with Opera, so that's hilarious.
But you weren't even there to witness it. It's hilarious for you, not for me.
I know
The heck?
I wasn't there to witness it. That's why I had to do it so many times until I witnessed it.
I don't know. It
You know
still
what I'm
doesn't make any sense to me, man. I don't get it.
It's
Like,
just an
especially
entertainment purpose.
like, what's the? Oh, wait, so if it's someone else's, then you leave the box to sort of indicate that it's not finished until they open it up. See, that's the thing. I thought
Yeah.
Akram's mindset was like he's about to eat some Eggos, right? Some delicious Leggo My Eggo Eggos, and he pulls it out. I believe. You know what? If I were to guess, you left a plastic bag in there too. So
Probably.
his ass thinks there's still Eggos in there.
Right.
And he pulls it out. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Right? That shit comedy.
That's messed up, dude. That's cold. Especially when you're hungry and you want something. That's messed
Right?
up, dude. That's
But
cold.
that's hilarious.
That's messed
Do you
up.
do that with your current roommates?
I don't be taking food from them, but they take food from me. So
Do they do
I'm
it to
kind of
you?
getting paid back. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
And another reason is because I'm also lazy. I don't want to throw it out of the trash.
That's the main
Yo,
reason.
the
I feel like that's the
trash
main
is
reason.
right next to the fridge. That's the part I didn't
It
even
legit
understand.
is.
It literally would have been easier, I think, to throw it in the trash than to put it back in the fridge.
No, it's not that I'm putting it back in the fridge. I'm reaching into the box inside the fridge.
What?
Okay.
No,
Like
but
the
like,
box
what
is
So
about
already
he's
milk?
not even taking out the
Milk is
box.
a good one
already
too.
open.
Like, why would you leave like a drop of milk and then put it back in?
With milk, I don't really remember milk,
Mhm.
but I just remember like box of waffles or a box of ice cream sandwiches or things like that. You know what I'm saying? Something you could reach out like it's already packaged, and you
Mm.
just reach out, you grab it, and then you don't have to like take the box out to grab whatever you need. You know?
So maybe some of these were accidental. You just reached into the box not knowing that there wasn't any remaining.
No, he
No, I mean
knows.
when I'm hungry,
I
and
don't
I
care if
find
it's
nothing.
accidental. That's just rude.
It's
No, when
rude,
I'm
dude.
hungry, when I'm hungry and I don't find anything there, I'm just like, damn, there's nothing here. So whatever, it just leave. You feel
Just
me?
like,
Walk your ass to McDonald's, bro.
For
uh,
real.
it,
Afra, don't even play. You do
that's
the
just
same thing
all the
too. You
time.
you did
What?
the same thing with my cereal. Remember,
What?
this was like last month. I bought hella
Oh,
cereal,
we do
and
that
then I
with
see
cereal.
all my cereal
Definitely,
just
definitely.
disappear, and I'm like, I see you ate my cereal. You'll
I ask
accept,
you every time I eat your cereal.
and then I tell you if you're gonna finish it, buy a new box, but you never do
When did I finish it? I don't recall finishing it. I don't even
because you
eat cereal
always
like that.
leave scraps right at the bottom of the box just to
It's
leave
not
me barely like
scraps.
half a bowl.
You just eat like 3 bowls at a
See,
time.
now
It's not
she won't
scraps.
even
It's
take
enough.
responsibility right there.
No, it's enough for one bowl.
No, no, it's not, Afra. With your baby stomach, no, it's not.
Okay. Well,
you know what's funny? Like, I remember, yeah, mom would get us all like individual bags of cereal because, like, me and I don't know, maybe Bilal too would just eat cereal, all our cereal right away because for me, I didn't want to like make food if I had cereal and I just wanted food quickly. I would just eat cereal, so then my bag of cereal would be gone in like a couple days or something.
Bro,
Um,
you used to be an animal. You used to kill everything. I
yeah,
used to
I
be so
did.
mad. I
Yeah,
used to be
dude.
so mad.
Really?
I try to look for food. It's all gone. You already ate that.
Yeah, and mom would actually hide everything.
Right? I'm like, thank you, Bob. At least I got some food now.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's funny. Like now, I've reached a point where I have a job and I have money to spend on food. So it's like I don't eat much better, honestly. Like it's still pretty much the same shit. Akram, it's a podcast, so your look isn't gonna be translated on audio. He's looking at.
for real.
So Akram's making a
I thought
face.
you were recording. I thought you were recording the video.
No, just the audio, just the audio.
Nah.
Great effort though, bro. All right,
I
Bill.
could, I could put his face out here.
Yeah.
Bro, let me see this.
Maybe Upper could draw something and
That
put it on the
sucks.
screen.
Try to draw his
I
face.
could do I could do like 15 push-ups to get on this video.
What?
That shit comedy.
What?
When people do like a couple push-ups to get their body pumping and make themselves look bigger.
He used some tone ups, huh?
No,
He
dude.
used the tone up,
Yeah,
huh?
The
you use
face,
the toner,
dude.
exactly.
The face I made was like, nigga, what?
Yeah, that was the face, dude.
When you were talking, I was just like, what?
You guys had in the test video, you're talking about getting a foot ran over and stuff like that.
Ah.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I started dying because I have a story about that just recently, last winter break,
With
and
Afra?
that was hilarious. No, I didn't go home winter break. I
Wait,
was
so
out here in Irvine.
who's involved in this story?
So it was just some guy I went with to Big Bear. You heard of Big Bear?
Wait, hold up. So it's not even relevant to our family?
It's not with our family,
So then,
but it's
Were you
hilarious
the one?
though.
Just let him tell it.
all right.
So you know how you guys are talking about me running over at first speed, um, right before I dropped her off.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So basically, I accidentally ran over someone's feet, um, like after we came down from Big Bear, and I didn't even realize it because he came out on the other side, and I thought he came back inside the car, but he didn't. He closed the trunk instead. So I just kept driving off, and he started screaming. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I turned around. Everybody's yelling at me. He's like, "Yeah, he's ran over." I was like, "Oh, dang, right?" And the funniest part about all that was that I was telling a story of me running over me. I was telling a story of me uh almost hitting a guy because of coming out my rear side in the back while this was happening, and this everybody started dying. After that, after that happened, I was like, "Oh damn, what's wrong with you, man? Why am I making the same mistakes?"
Yeah, you have a. All right, so
Yeah.
you're a serial foot runner
You know,
over.
you know what's crazy? I think that's like that dude's same situation as how you ran over my foot. Like I was sitting in the front seat, my backpack was in the back seat. So
Yeah,
like I got out of the front seat, was going to get my backpack, and he just drove off.
you know what's crazy? It's that same exact side where every time I almost hit someone. I
Is
guess
your
it's
mirror
because
good?
not
No,
my
you
Is it
ain't
mirror.
adjusted?
checking your side view
Is it
mirrors, dude.
adjusted?
What the
Like you
hell?
can't see it, like it's your blind spot, right? And normally with me hearing things, I don't hear things as clearly as you guys do. So I basically just hearing something else, or either like a chunk or something, you know. And I'm thinking it's the door, so I'm like, all right, it's cool. Let me drive off, you know. But it's really not. I'm actually running over someone's foot.
Yeah. Wow, dude. So basically, what we've learned from this podcast is don't be roommates with Bilal and don't be anywhere around his
Don't
car while
drive
he's
with Bilal.
driving. Yeah.
Yeah, you better not be coming out the rear side unless I park. You know what I'm saying? And the car is all the way off.
Yeah, all the way
Oh
off.
my god.
Wow. All right. Wow. We're at 23 minutes.
Already?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
doesn't feel like it, does
That
it?
was pretty quick. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was like 10 minutes.
Oh, 23. Actually 24 now. Um, yeah,
Boy.
so I think the levels are good. This is the format of the podcast. Um, but how you guys dealing with quarantine?
Man, it's so boring out here.
Is it?
Oh, I was I was gonna say I'm doing great.
You are?
What are
I
you
mean,
doing?
nothing,
Saying how you doing? Great.
because I like doing nothing. See, that's that's why I'm chilling right
I mean,
now.
you already normally do that, so
Yeah.
Exactly, but now I don't have to leave the house,
All right.
which
What
is
about you,
good.
Akram? I hear Akram's doing pretty well in quarantine. It's working out pretty well for him.
Is it?
Why you gotta tell everybody my business,
I'm
bro?
not telling anybody my business, your business. I'm just saying, like, things are good for you. Afra seems to enjoy it. I'm cool with it.
I'm
Um,
interested to hear why. Why,
oh, it's
Akram?
because he's been very productive over these last few weeks. He's got so much done. It's pretty insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
Yeah,
go
that's
with
not
that.
it. That's
yeah,
not
it's very,
it.
very productive. Very, very,
uh,
very productive.
is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, next
Productive with
thing,
who?
Bilal. Why do you hate quarantine, Bilal?
Why do I hate quarantine? I don't like being
Yes.
locked up.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It does kind of
Yeah,
feel
I
like
mean,
prison.
you could go
Locked
on
up, they
walks.
won't let
Let
me
me
out.
out.
being locked up. Yeah. That's a good song.
You know what?
I'm gonna listen to that later.
You guys just gave me an idea. One of these podcasts are gonna have to be a sing-off. I'm gonna figure out how
Oh
to
hell
play.
no.
I'm gonna figure out how to play some audio, or you're gonna have to be able to add audio from your end, and you gotta sing off.
Honestly, Afra's a better singer than you.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's
I've been
not.
telling you for years, I never said I was
Afra's
good
a
singer.
better
I'm
singer
just
than
saying
you.
I'm better than you.
No, you're
That's
not.
that's the that's the
You've
thing.
never got
Anybody you
you.
guys hearing a podcast, Afra is better than Ayman singing.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no.
I'm the
She.
one who has all the talents in every arts. Like you know what
Okay.
I mean?
Nah. I'm not gonna give you all that.
Right.
You need to be humble.
No, here's the
Humble
thing. Sorry, I
yourself.
phrased it wrong. I'm not good. I'm just better than y'all.
Of all four of us, I'm the only one who's done karaoke and done
No,
it
I've
well.
done it. I've done it.
No, it doesn't
But
count if you're in a room with your friends. It doesn't count.
why? That's karaoke. That's called karaoke.
Hey, you know what? I want to see Ivan do stand-up
Oh
comedian
hell no!
do a
It's gonna be
stand-up show.
crickets all day.
No, I'm hilarious.
Crickets
I'm
out there.
hilarious.
That should be funny.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be like your speech, Ayman. USA. No, everyone's
Yo,
silent.
come on, man.
Silent. It's
Come
gonna be
on.
silent.
Hey, she got you.
Damn, she's roasting you already.
Nah, see,
What you got to
I'm
say for
just stating
yourself?
facts.
I'm
That's it.
patriotic. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm honest. I'm patriotic, and all y'all should be too.
I heard a lot of crickets
That wasn't the
when I
issue.
heard that.
Yeah,
The
no, no,
issue
no.
was
Akram, you said you were gonna do it too, and then I'm about.
I did say it.
No, you didn't. You were whispering it to USA.
That's the same thing.
I'm gonna do,
I
and you
thought
got
for
this
the
like
round.
Black Power. No, dude, you weren't there. You weren't there. I need to
I
back
prefer
up.
the
And
round.
none of y'all, my own family won't even support me while I'm giving a speech. What the hell?
Man, I just
because
remember
it was
Aqua
bad.
turned
It was
around and was
stupid.
like, "What's going
No.
on?"
Look, I didn't realize how long the speech was. When I wrote it and I was reading it in my head, it seemed a lot shorter. So then, if I had to give that
You
same
guess what's
speech
it?
again, what?
Yeah, you were saying?
If I had to give a speech again, I would deliver it way better. I have way more practice public speaking now than I did just after college, right?
Yeah, it's
You
not
should
only
have
the delivery though. It's also about knowing your audience.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I would.
You
exactly.
chose the wrong audience for that.
Nah, I mean, everyone
Exactly.
in that room should be grateful to be and be proud to be an American. Every single one of those people should be.
Okay,
And
but
You should
you
have
think
delivered
they
it.
ever chanted USA that live before?
what's that?
No,
You think
like
they've
even when
ever
they watch
chanted
Olympics.
USA
It was the
live
Olympics.
before?
That's the whole point. That's the whole
Yeah,
point.
but
It's like
even when they watch the Olympics, do you think they root for USA?
they
No, they root for
should.
Africa.
All right,
Yeah,
so the
they
young
root for
kids,
Africa, exactly.
that's stupid.